on this week's episode.
I think I took 3 or 4 a day.
Yeah.
That's it.
400 milligrams of test, 400 milligrams of Deca,
Okay.
and 50 milligrams of fucking Anadrol a day.
Thai stuff, was it?
I think it
British
was.
Dragon.
Yeah, I think it was.
Old school.
Yeah, mate. And that shit was fucking great.
That
mate.
was a good
That was
lab,
great. And I was about
yeah.
15 then.
Fuck.
Yeah.
And mate, I put on 1.5 stones in 8 weeks.
That's really good, mate.
Like off 20 milligrams of D-bol.
Yeah.
So like, well, test Deca and fucking Anadrol. Can you imagine?
Yeah, and he told
your
me
body
that-
must be like, fucking hell.
And he told-
Mate, I'm gutted about the shoulder though.
yeah.
What's next training, or are you just waiting completely?
Back. Supposed to do it this morning, but obviously we thought it would be a wiser decision to give it a couple of days to recover.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I mean, to be fair, I'm actually thinking about going in tomorrow morning and doing a bit of hamstrings, mate. Do you know what I mean? And just
do
have a walk on
something.
the treadmill, just do something and some abs or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So-
Because also, like, it hasn't bruised up or anything, is it?
No.
Oh, sweet.
No, it hasn't bruised up. That was the first thing Lee said to me. He was like, "Keep your eye on, is it bruising?"
Yeah.
And it isn't. So I think I've just pulled it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I'm lucky. It could have been so much worse. You know
Yeah,
what I
because
mean?
like I said, like, the only thing I've actually had go wrong with shoulders is like, it's had a tightness before in this right one. And to be
Yeah.
fair, I can't dumbbell shoulder press now, which is annoying because I used to be really fucking strong at that. And it's fucking annoying.
Yeah, because usually what we do is like with shoulders, we'll do dumbbell shoulder press with like we'll start with like 20s and 25s. We've got 5 kilos every time and do 10 reps all the way up to 50 or whatever we do
Yeah.
the working set on. So that's enough. Like you're warm by then. Whereas this time we just went straight to it and on the shoulder
yeah, you
press.
said
I literally
dehydrated
did
and-
1 plate, 2 plate, and then on 3 plates it happened. So I didn't even get to even attempt 4.
And what is it? Was it Smith, do you say, or was it free bar?
No, it was on the hammer strength shoulder press, plated shoulder press.
Oh, that was it, yeah.
Plated
See,
shoulder
I told you I'd forget.
the one where you sit in the seat and it's leant back a little bit like that, and it's got the 2 handles. You know what
Is
I
it
mean?
the isolateral one? So
Yeah. So you can move them individually.
And the
yeah.
the handles are like slightly inverted, they're not flat.
That's it. Yeah.
That's a sick machine.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's in Sutton, mate. That's in Sutton.
Do you know what? They had that. You know when I was saying to you on the last one,
Yeah.
and what was I saying? Oh yeah, David Lloyd.
Yeah.
They had all that hamstring.
Yeah.
They had a line of that stuff where they
Yeah.
had like the shoulder press and everything was isolateral. And mate, they had this hamstring curl that you could do individual legs, but it was like a really comfortable angle and you could sit there and like it was wicked.
Is that an Epsom? Was that Epsom?
Nah, the Rains Park one.
Rains Part 1, yeah.
Yeah. But
They had hammer strength in Epsom, though, didn't they? Or did they not?
what in TRG?
No, in David Lloyd Epsom. I think that's where I first met you. You know.
Was it?
Yeah, that was where I first met you because I must have been
I
in.
don't remember you at David Lloyd.
Yeah, no, because he definitely was because my mum had a fucking family membership. I
So you're going to say my mum had a crush on you? I'm like, wow.
I must have been 11 because I was in year 7 in Glyn.
Okay, yeah.
So she had a family membership at Epsom, so I used to go there in the evenings, and I'd see you with fucking Matt.
Oh yeah, tall Matt.
Yeah, and that's what I said to you, innit? I see you two for the first time, and I was
How
like,
big was
"Fuck,
I then,
you know," I was
though?
like, well, to be fair, you probably weren't even that big. Like,
Yeah.
Well, like you're big, like because
Yeah, 'cause
I
David
remember looking
Lloyd-
at you thinking, "Fucking hell, these boys are monsters." Do you know what I mean? and that was obviously you're 10 years older than me, so you'd have been 20. So
Yeah.
You'd
So
have been
I
20.
probably. Yeah, I reckon I was a decent because I started in school when I was like, because mate, I don't know what made me one time, but I wanted to find out if the school had a gym or whatever. And like we went to Epsom and Yules. You were Glyn, right?
yeah.
And I went down there and mate, they had the oldest fucking shit. Honestly, like
Really?
it was like you know when you can see the shit's about to break and it's all like pinned. Like it was horrible. But it was like a chest press and like I think they had a lat pull down and this weird like squat machine, and that was basically it. So you could just do these 3 things, but they just happened to be good all rounders. And I ended up just like my mate at school, like he was 6'4" or 5.
What school did you go to?
Epsom and Yules.
Epsom and Yules,
Yeah, and like he was 6'5", and mate, he was quite fat, but he was just a big guy as well.
Yeah.
And I ended up outlifting him just on this chest, and my chest like immediately grew, like shoulders, chest, and everything.
Yeah.
And like, I didn't really notice until I think there was a bird in school, and she was just like, oh, and sort of like pointed it out, and I was like, oh shit, yeah.
Yeah.
And like, that was quite quick as well. And like, so I thought, because obviously then you get a bit of an encouragement, don't you?
100%. Yeah.
And I was just going it, and I ended up going so much that the teachers just went, oh, just here's the key, you just go when you want. And mate, I used to train through like, I'd train at lunch.
See, I don't remember us having that in our school. I remember there was a gym in our school, and it looked really basic. But I mean, do you know what?
Yeah, because when did you actually get into it in terms of? Because like I said, I don't remember you training.
I wasn't really, mate. I wasn't really. I wasn't. I don't think I was.
It's not always been a like.
No, I was just a kid. I was into bike. Like we used to go on our bikes on the weekend and like. When we were that age, do you know what I mean? We're into that sort of shit, going fucking doing jumps and shit.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, I did go. I remember going though. I do remember being like training. I've always trained.
Yeah.
But I wasn't into it like until. Do you know? I'll be honest with you. For me, it kind of started because obviously I was working for Nick at. So my third year of my
he was a big dude, that Nick.
my third year of my apprenticeship, I was 19, yeah, and I left the company. Yeah, so I was 20 years old when I worked for Nick. Yeah, and
Okay.
obviously,
and you were a decent size then, though. You could see you training.
yeah, I was training then.
Okay, yeah.
I used to train with Nick, like my brother, because we all worked together. We all
Was
worked.
that when
Nick.
I was at TRG?
That's when you was at TRG,
Right,
and that was when you was in your prime. That was when like Connor was coming up.
What do you mean?
Like, and I remember because Nick would have me come and do work in the gym in the evenings, some evenings.
Yeah, I remember
I'm a
seeing
chippy,
you. Yeah.
And I remember coming in there and I'd see like you and Connor and like, do you know what? Do you remember that blackie Steve?
Oh, Big Steve.
Big
Just
Steve.
realised the fucking music's been on.
He was a monster.
I ended up going to Vegas with him.
He lived down my road. He lived down my
Steve
mum's
Ferrier.
road. Yeah.
Yeah.
See.
Everyone knew him as Big Steve.
Yeah,
No one knew
mate,
his surname.
he was
Big Steve.
He was massive.
He
mate.
was fucking
Do you know what?
massive.
I'm going off topic here. So
No, it doesn't matter, mate. No, go with it.
Right, yeah. So I remember.
We'll put a picture up.
Where-
Future Phil, put a picture up of Big Steve.
Big Steve.
Like when
mate.
I went to Vegas with him.
He was a monster.
He
Mate.
was a
He was a fucking monster.
He was the first dude I'd seen in the flesh where like, mate, I saw his fucking, honestly, I can still picture it to this
Yeah.
day. Bit weird because it's like the changing rooms of
Yeah,
David
yeah,
Lloyd,
yeah,
but
yeah,
do you know what I
yeah,
mean? It's not
yeah.
like he was naked or anything. It was just,
Yeah.
it was the first time I'd seen him without his top on, man.
Yeah.
And honestly, the fucking dude.
Was
you
he
know,
just?
like,
Yeah, I bet he
one
just
of
had
those
a
years that
muscle hanging off
Ronnie
it.
had,
Yeah.
I think it was a 99 Olympia where he had like pink trunks on and he
Yeah.
fucking hits this shot,
Yeah.
mate. His back is like round, but
Yeah.
oh, it looks unreal. And
Yeah,
he was the first dude I saw.
He still lives down my mum's road.
What's he like now? Is he still big?
He's not. He's not. He's
to be
not.
fair, he did
Rumour
have-
had it. He had a heart. He had
Yeah.
he had a heart problem. I was saying.
Yeah, he did. I knew him then, to be fair, because like we went to Vegas, and I think it was not long before that had happened, like the first time or something. And,
Yeah.
like, I obviously don't want to speak about his business, but I think
Yeah.
it was like someone said that his heart was working at like 20% of what it should have been, and he fucking only just
Well,
got
put it
through
this
the doors.
way,
Like,
yeah.
Fuck.
Stony Broadway. Me and my mates, we all grew up there. We all lived there, whatever. There was a youth club that we used to go to after school, and we used to go there, fucking smoke weed and shit. And it was fucking great, yeah.
Sick.
Anyway, opposite over the road is a co-op, yeah.
Right.
And I remember I was like, you know, little fucking school kid, fucking smoking a fag out the front of this youth club,
Pretending to be odd.
And I remember I looked over the road, yeah, at the fucking sliding doors. Yeah, and
Yeah.
Steve is standing there,
Taking up the whole
in a tank top with a do-rag on, and he's like that. And I thought, what the fuck? I thought it was Tiny Iron. He was like Tiny Iron, mate. He was
Fucking big, wasn't he?
fucking massive,
Like, you
mate.
saw him in it, and because of all that,
he
you're
was
like,
fucking. He must have been way over 300 pounds, innit? He was fucking massive.
he was the first dude
He
I
took,
saw.
you know, that double sliding set of doors. He was like, he took up the whole opening.
Yeah,
you know
because
what I mean?
he was
a
like my
really
height.
big geezer,
Yeah,
mate.
because he was 6'2", or maybe I thought he was taller than me, but maybe now he's a bit older. He's not shortened a bit, but he was tall with it, wasn't he? It was like bubbly muscle.
Yeah. Great physique, man.
Yeah.
But anyway, so like I was saying, I was working for Nick and going to do work in the evenings
At TRG.
at TRG, and like that's the first ever hard I'd say I'd class it as a hardcore gym. Would you?
Yeah, it's like a spit and sawdust gym, isn't it? And they had good gear in there.
Scaffolding all in there, and do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Deadlift bit and all
Yeah.
that.
It wasn't a
sick
David
gym.
Lloyd, yeah.
No, it wasn't. It was a sick gym, boxing ring in the corner and that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'd class it as a hardcore gym. You know what I mean?
It's such a shame
It is such a shame.
that went down, because
know.
that was a wicked. Had
know.
so much space. They had a good core of
know.
members. Like there was no dickheads, were there? Like,
Yeah, I know, it was great.
it was
Yeah.
really cool. Like I still speak to a lot of the people that are there, like and
Yeah.
follow their Instagram and all their lifts and stuff. So like the actual core membership of that gym was fucking class.
Yeah.
And I know me, Dee and Dav probably looked a bit rough around the edges, but we were nice to everyone and we were always courteous.
Well, you're nice to me.
Exactly.
I mean now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true, actually.
It's true, yeah.
Mate, that's the thing. Like, I think some people misjudge that, but like I said, it's such a shame that that went downhill, because if that had carried on, you would have had a good membership base.
Yeah.
Like, there's always people passing through there, and all
I
it
was
needed
inspired.
was a bit
I'll
of
be honest with
love.
you. When I went there and I saw you and that,
Yeah.
I was inspired. No, honestly, I was.
Who was I training with them? Was it Dee or Dav as well?
You were training with them three, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like I saw you in your prime, like, do you know what I mean? And it was impressive, mate. Like, I was really impressed.
Because you never know
And
how
do you know
big
what it
you
was?
come across.
I walked in with Phil and with Nick, and and he was like, "Do you know Phil?" He was like, "He trains in my gym." That's what he was like to me, like giving.
Is he?
That, yeah. He's like, "He trains
He's
in
my guy."
gym." Yeah. And I was like, "Yeah, I think." Yeah, I was like, "Yeah, I do know him." He's like, "Yeah, he bench presses 200 kilos." And I
Is that what he said?
That's what he said. Yeah.
Fucking
And I was
right as
like,
well.
and I was like, yeah, you know. And Nick turned around to me the other day and he went, "But you ain't got my cars though."
Nah, they can be bought, mate.
He turned around and was like, he was like, you turned around and said to me, "Wait, let me have your calves," or something like that.
Did I?
That's probably what.
Oh, his calves. I thought you said
his calves. His calves.
Yeah,
No,
mate.
his calves. He had a serious set
They
of
were
calves.
like little quads.
Well, he was ex-army, wasn't he? So he was doing like stupid cross-country for years. So my
he was
old
like
man
a
was
thick
my old
set
man was in
guy.
the army with him.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, my old man was in the army with him. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's how we were quite close with him. Do you know what I mean?
I thought that you just met him on site and all this.
No, so where did I meet him? Just from he lived on top of the butchers.
Good place to be.
On the Broadway. So like we were always around the Broadway as kids and that. So I got chatting to him like.
Okay,
I
just
see
one
him
of those
about
people.
I saw he had a building company and that, because he used to have his vans out the front and that, and obviously I'm in the building game and that. So it was funny actually, because the day I jacked my job, I was working in there was a big site called in Cane Hill, so like Causden Way.
Yeah.
And there was this geezer here, and he was this proper old grumpy prick. He was my foreman, yeah. So he was like, so we were like a unit of chippies,
Yeah.
and he was like fucking in control of us. And I just think he just had it in for me, mate. Like,
Oh, really?
I just don't think he liked young people, yeah. And mate, he'd be like sending me on a roof when it's like thunder and lightning. I'd be thinking, what is this fucking?
Is that even supposed to happen?
Mate, no, it's like it's so illegal, mate. It's so illegal. Do you know what I mean? And anyway, so
He definitely didn't like you then.
no, he fucking hated me. He fucking hated me.
If you're not even supposed to be out there and send you out
it's
there
so
anyway.
annoying, mate. Because do you know what it was as well? Like, I think he was jealous.
Wait for driller.
Where it was such a big site, it used to have an on-site canteen, yeah. And there was always a couple of birds that work in them, yeah. And there was this fucking Ukrainian bird working in it, and she liked me in it. Do you know what I mean? And he see like me fucking having a chat with her one day, and he got jealous, yeah. Like how weird is that, yeah? So anyway, the canteen's by the toilets, yeah. And it's a big site, so you have to walk ages to get to them.
Okay,
So like, where I'll be going for a piss during the day, he's thinking that I'm down there chatting to this bird when I'm actually not.
Oh.
So he thinks I'm like, he must have thought I was like skiving or something. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or in his jealous weird thing he's got going on in his head. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, so I rang up the governor and I said to him, "I'm not doing this anymore. Put me on another site." And he went, "Sorry, Tommy. It's like Christmas is coming up. Like things are tight.
Oh, what, just fucking
It's either
edge you off?
It's either that or you leave." So I left. Yeah, I've never jacked from a job before. It's quite scary. Do you know what I mean? I've never walked out of a job before, and then you're like, "Fucking hell, when am I going to find another one?"
I've done it
like, quick,
recently,
do you know what I mean?
like first time, and I'm 40.
Yeah, I
Innit?
know what you're saying, yeah. And so I literally, I turned around and I was like, "No, I'm done. So anyway, I left. And then
you picked up
and
the Nick, did you?
and I got on the train home, yeah. This is so annoying as well, because obviously I was only a teenager at the time. I didn't even fucking drive, mate, yeah. So I've got all my tools. I've got all my tools, Phil, yeah. And they're so heavy, and I'm walking down this fucking steep hill.
That's long.
And it got to the point where I was like, right, what do I need more? This tool, that tool. Throw it. And I was just throw it.
Really?
Yeah, I swear to God, mate. And that is a true story, mate. They were so heavy, I just couldn't carry them. I didn't know what to do with them. I was fucking so far away, like from home at the time. I lived in Stoneleigh, didn't drive. Do you know what I mean? So I'm like walking to the station, yeah. And imagine this as well. So when the train pulled up, it's only the day of Royal Ascot, isn't it? It's so fucking, there's all people on there in their outfits.
And you've got a
and
whole
I've got all
toolkit
these
with
fucking
you.
tools. Oh, it's so fucking
They must have
shit.
thought you were in fancy dress or something.
Yeah.
They must have been like, "Mate, God, this is quite."
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So,
But what, did you meet Nick on
then-
there or
then-
something?
And then when I got off the train, yeah, and I was walking home, Nick and his firm were like sitting outside the cafe, like fucking having like a cup of tea and that.
Yeah.
And I was like, don't need a chippy, do I? And he went, like, because he knows like my old man.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah. He's like, start tomorrow, yeah. And I was like, fucking,
No way.
I was like, fucking sweet. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm mad
fuck.
Yeah, I'm mad at. And I worked for him. I worked for him for a little while. It was great working for him. He was good. He was good to us, mate.
Yeah.
He was good to us, mate. He was,
Yeah,
you know what I
man,
mean?
like,
he was.
Obviously, what happened, but
Yeah, let's not even get into that. Let's not
no,
even think about that.
obviously, but he was like, you know, he was always good to me as well. Like,
Yeah.
just one of those things, isn't it? But yeah, so that was the time. So I must have been. So what were you, 20? So, yes, I must have been about 30.
Yeah. So you was literally
So
probably
I'm
like.
not far off that Saxon competition.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, mate.
Oh,
You was really big then.
Do you know what,
and that's the
though?
thing. And that's the thing. I remember walking into that gym, and there was like the shake bar bit, yeah, with the sofa.
Oh, yeah.
And there was a set of cables kind of near it.
Yeah.
And you were there doing fucking single arm bicep curls, and I just remember looking at your biceps, yeah, and seeing just how big and full they were, and you know, just that off-season look.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? With
Like,
just big fucking veins going through it. And I just thought, I need to look like that. I need to look like that.
That's it.
You know what I mean? That is it. Because that's the thing. When you see pictures of bodybuilders, it's amazing. But when you see one right in front of you, it's something else.
Yeah.
It's something else, mate.
Because, I always like to think that I had quite a nice shape for it. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, you know how a lot of guys, like, their skin's pretty horrible and, like, they're a bit... Do you know what I mean? Like, I always thought I had nice shape.
Yeah,
like,
you
it
did.
looked...
Yeah, you did. Yeah,
not
you did.
like... More like an Arnold look rather than...
You looked like you're on steroids. Obviously, but it doesn't look steroidy.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It doesn't look steroidy.
Like,
and that's what I like. Do you know what I mean? I
Yeah,
like
but I
just the
think
nice,
you've got a similar thing.
the clean skin. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, I'm so like, I'm not really a spotty guy. Like, I don't get all of that. Do you know what I mean?
But do you know what I think it is, mate? I think it's having, like, you've got to have wide clavicles and be quite tall for that, because otherwise, innit, like, the shorter you go, it looks more blocky.
Yeah.
Like, if we added another, 60 pounds to us right now, we'd look ridiculous, wouldn't we? But when it's this sort of size, like, I just think it always works well, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, do you know what the funny thing is? Like, even when I think back to that, I remember thinking at that time, I was like, oh, I need to be bigger, like, this is... And I didn't think I was that big. And sometimes when I look back at the videos now, I'm like, fuck, like, that was, like, it was quite an achievement, like, rather than sort of going, oh, yeah, I was so massive. Like, because...
It was next level, mate. It was next level, mate.
Did it come across like honestly?
Mate, I swear to God,
Really?
mate. Yeah,
Sick.
I swear to God. I mean, don't get me wrong. I haven't been around loads of like.
Yeah, but you probably
pros and
who have
all
you
that,
seen?
whatever.
You met James?
I've met James. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I've met loads of bodybuilders.
Yeah, so
like,
you have
that-
seen
that-
it,
that
yeah.
are big and lean that have got like
Yeah.
So, but yeah,
That's
no,
sick.
it was really impressive, mate. It was. Do you know what I mean?
nice
It
one.
really was. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, funny enough, that Dav, I spoke to Dav recently, and he was saying a similar thing. It's quite nice to hear, isn't it? Because obviously, like I
You
said,
don't hear
like-
it from a lot of people.
Nah.
You don't hear it from a lot of people, mate.
And I think when you're really into it, and like you've achieved that sort of thing, and even competing at like a fairly decent level and winning, like when you haven't had a coach and you've learned it all yourself, and you've kind of taken all these little things and put it together and won it, like it's quite a cool, like really rewarding. Because do you know what I mean, your system of you worked, and you beat everyone in the country that day at that thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
It's
And that's
cool.
and that's the thing, though. That's like what I was saying to you about when I did it before. Do you know what? Just not having a coach is more of an achievement, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But obviously, I'm gonna have you this time around. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's different. Like you're still
Do you know what the
training
thing is,
how
though?
you train.
But do you know the way I'm looking at it as well? For me, it's like time's running out. So like,
don't-
I just want to.
How old are you?
I just want to win. I'm 30, but mate, most people have fucking done their bit by now. Like in
Yeah, but I
27,
hadn't.
28,
I didn't
29.
win. Mate, Saxon was... I think I was 32 or 33. So I won one show at like maybe 31, but I lost... We're probably about on the same track. Like I probably lost my first show maybe at 30.
But you never stopped training. I did.
Okay.
That's the thing. I literally, this is what I'm saying. I've got the transformation picture that's going to blow people's minds, mate.
Oh yeah?
Well, this is the thing, yeah. If it weren't for my tattoos, everyone would turn around and go, "Nah, no way."
Really?
Like, no way.
Have I
Yeah.
seen this?
Yeah, I think
Get
so,
out,
mate.
show us.
I think I have, yeah. But I don't want to show. I don't want to put it out just yet.
No, that's fine. No, I won't put it on there.
Where would it be? Fucking hell.
Because what's this? Is this before you even trained or when you started training?
This is when I started training again. So basically, I started training. So me and my mate Jed got a membership because they had a deal on at the time. David Lloyd Cheam, yeah. We started there, and we were 19.
Right.
Obviously, I've been training like coming like maybe the odd weekend since I was like in like year 7, like when I first met you, when I was like my mum's membership David Lloyd thing.
But that was the first good stint.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
But then when I actually started going, it was when me and my pal joined David Lloyd team when we was 19.
Okay.
And then basically like we joined like together to start going, and then it ended up like over time being just me.
Yeah.
And then
Everyone's like that now.
Yeah. But
There's very few people you come across that actually make good regular training partners, man. It's quite a gift.
Yeah.
You must feel it with your guys.
I am so lucky to have Aaron and me. I am so. And you know what? It's such a shame.
Makes a difference,
it's
doesn't
such a shame that I didn't meet them 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Because I really needed people like that around me when I was that age.
Isn't that such a big thing about bodybuilding?
Like even you, I knew you then. Like, do you know what I mean? It's a shame that like we never interacted a bit more.
Yeah, because I didn't,
to
be honest, I didn't know much about you. My memories of you is like you always had a physique to me, so I don't remember maybe previous
Before
to
that,
that.
yeah.
But yeah, I never thought you had the hunger for it. I thought you would go out on the weekend, do whatever.
But that's what I was doing.
No, I know.
That's what I was doing. But that's
I didn't know
the
you
thing.
had that appetite to wanna.
But it's the thing. None of my mates were into it. So it's like I've got no one to do it with. I don't want to do it on my own. Like me and my brother used to do it, but
Yeah, because Charlie was into training.
yeah. But
Is
like,
he still training now?
Yeah, he's still training now. He's in good shape now.
Is he?
Yeah,
Okay.
he's looking good again. That's the thing though. What he's just overcome is what I had to overcome as well. We've had a physique in the past that's like good, that's nice, and then let go of it. And it was hard to let go of it. But for me, it was when COVID started. And,
to be fair, you couldn't go to the gym.
I'd just come out of a breakup.
Yeah.
And I had a lot of shit going on.
Yeah, they can be
Relationship was
grim
really
sometimes,
messy.
man.
It was really messy at the time, and so I was like, it was kind of like make or break for me and Leisha at the time.
Right.
So like where they made everybody isolate, it was really good for us.
Oh, right, pushed it together.
We were both off work and just we were out in our house up the road from here actually in Crawley.
Okay.
And we were just like just going out on long walks every day and managed to sort things out.
Mate, see,
You know what I mean?
that's the
And
thing.
it was
Like
good,
when
and
shit
it was
things
good.
happen,
And
something good comes out
honestly,
of it.
if it weren't for that, might not be skipping now, mate. Not even joking either. Do you know what I mean? Because
I know, and that's how I remember you in that period.
Otherwise, I'll just be round my fucking mate's house, just
Yeah, exactly.
being a wrong.
Yeah, I know. I wish. I always thought you enjoyed it too much, and like I said, weren't into training. It's a shame because a lot of bodybuilding, what I have found actually, because obviously I learnt off older guys. Like at one point in my life, I was training with a guy called Victor, like black guy, right? And he was like 70 something years old, and I still to this day I think about it. I'm like, what the fuck did I do that? Because I like used to teach him training, get him going, and it was quite nice actually. But Joe, it'd be nice to actually know if he was still about, like, because that was a little while ago now.
Yeah.
But mate, it was quality. He was like in his 70s, and he used to come and bench. Like I got him up to like 100 kilos, and then he went past it. I was like, like, honestly, if that had been now, that would have been on social media. Like 70-year-old pressing 100, mate. Like he was legit. Like I'd get him deadlifting and stuff.
How much was you benching?
He was benching 100 kilos.
That's
and he was doing, mate, and he was doing
really
like
good.
holds with 120 and stuff. And I'm like, oh my God, you're breaking half, are you? But it was legit. And like he'd read about Dorian and stuff. Like he was a proper cool dude. But yeah, it was just like really young white guy with this like really old black guy in his 70s, like just training. And like, that's the beauty of bodybuilding. Like, because like I said, like we probably wouldn't know each other at all. But
If it weren't for that,
exactly. And like you say, there's an element of mentorship that I think that's why like I wanted to do the coaching and do the like YouTube channel and stuff, because I think it's nice to teach people that. Like, because I was helping Charlotte's brother-in-law, right? He finally went to me on Sunday and he went, Phil, and like basically asked me for help in the gym. And I was like, right, do you know what? Like everyone was kind of chilling. I was like, right, what do you actually do?
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, I train like 3 days a week, like, you know, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but I just do all body. And I was like, what are your sets? What are your reps? Are you doing weights and, you know, machines and things? And he tells me all about it. And I was like, right. He's mostly doing machines. I said, go in tomorrow, cut your reps down and like get us like 6 to 8 thing. And just basically told him to like do 2 sets and just go for the weight rather than the reps, but a certain range. Yeah. And mate, he did it, and he like messaged me, oh, where's my thing? This is what he said. And like, this is what's so great about it, because I must have sat with him for like, I don't know, probably only 15 minutes explaining it. Yeah, and look what he said. So I asked him how it went, and he went, mate, I went 3 weights for chest, shoulders, and did some flyers with dumbbells. Much better, to be honest. And then Oh no, maybe that wasn't the original thing. Oh, that was it. Yeah, mate. Went yesterday and did push, and today I did pull. One thing I noticed is that I naturally left longer between sets, but was able to go heavier as a result. Defo felt the ache a little more as a result, but was able to train 2 days in a row. Think this is a new way to go. And yeah, and he said he did some free weights and stuff. And I was like, nice one. So that's how he's going to train now. And he's like, I'm sore and that.
Yeah.
And I said to Charlotte, I was like, guarantee in a year, because he tries to eat well. And I thought, in a year, like we're going on a cruise, I was like, I bet he'll look like a different guy. So I said, oh, look, let me know if you need any more help. Because I was like, try and avoid machines if you're not sure. And that's the beauty of it. Like you can turn someone's life around like that if they're willing to stick to it.
Yeah.
I think that's why coaching always annoyed me, because there's so many people that just aren't willing to commit, you know? Like, whereas that's why when you were up for it, I was like, oh yes. Like I even remember saying to Charlotte, I was like, I'm fucking buzzing that he wants to compete, because it's nice to teach someone, because I don't have anyone that really wants to learn. And not that everything I say is right, and I never tell you what to do, but I'll just be like, here's what I'd do in your position, you do with it as you please, isn't it? And like, it's just nice, man. Like it's a really underrated side of bodybuilding, actually, that like never gets any sort of
It
mention.
teaches you mad discipline, mate.
Yeah.
Crazy discipline.
Yeah, because like, mate, even more so for you, because you train at what? 4?
4 in the morning. 4 in the morning. Alarm goes off at 3:10.
That's fucking early.
Training mornings, yeah. And I'm up, having something to eat, getting dressed, out the door at 4, gym for 4. Yeah, we're out of there at about 5:15.
Man, that's legit.
Don't take long, mate. Me and Lee, do you know what? I'm so lucky, mate, to have Aaron and Lee around me. I swear to God.
Yeah,
just
because wasn't one of them British?
It's like what you were saying. There's 3 generations there. Lee's 40 and Aaron's 60. Aaron's 2-time British champion, mate.
Are they brothers or something? Or?
No, they're just so basically
just
they're like, mate. These 2 guys, mate. They're like,
yeah, but what are they? Are they relation at all?
No, they're just good mates.
Okay, cool.
So Lee his uncle is Gary Taylor, Britain's strongest man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the Welsh dude?
No, he's a prison officer over here.
He's the world's strongest man.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. I think I know who you mean. Yeah.
And then Aaron's is a bodybuilder from like the 80s, 90s.
Is he the one you showed me the picture of? Mate, he looked good.
Insane physique.
Yeah.
Aaron Sharp.
Like that was legit.
Yeah.
You got a picture of it on your phone, actually?
Yeah, I should do.
Show us it.
I'll have to look.
Because I'm going to show you something as well. Because mate, I had a fucking.
But mate, listen, Aaron's 60 years old. Yeah.
Oh yeah, go for it.
He was with me on Sunday. Yeah, and he fucking leg pressed half a ton for 10 reps.
Wait, the 60-year-old did?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, mate.
No way.
He's a fucking machine, mate. He's in
What
the gym.
what was his reps like? Did he come far down?
All the way down, mate.
Fuck.
I think
Fair. Oh, mate, if he's doing that at that age, I'd struggle to do 500 kilos now. Right, what do I want? Mate, I had a fucking wicked training session, right? So like, because you know when we trained a bit later, and I said to you I was a lot stronger because I've had more meals and stuff, and I've always trained later in the day. Yeah. I've started having an extra meal before I train now, so I'll make sure I get 3 in. So I get to the gym for about, I don't know, maybe like 12:30 or something, rather than 11. And mate, what a difference, man! Like I got these dumbbells up.
What? Getting a couple of meals in before?
Yeah, just getting an extra one to what I was having.
I thought that's what you've always done, though. No, you've always trained midday, innit?
No, I have breakfast, then oats, then I go. But now I do breakfast, full meal, like, you know, chili, sweet potatoes, broccoli, spinach. Then I'll have the oats, then go to the gym. And mate, the difference of having that meal is fucking night and day. Where's this training session?
This is so funny. I'm looking through the pictures that me and you have sent each other on WhatsApp over like.
Oh yeah.
However long.
Mate, it probably looks like a fucking chat on Grindr.
Yeah, look. That's Aaron there. Look.
Oh fuck.
That's him as a junior, mate. That's him as a junior.
Mate, look at that. Fuck.
Insane
That's actually
physique.
not how
That's
I remember
an insane physique, mate. Isn't it?
Mate, he looks. He's a fucking hands
beast,
down.
mate.
He looks the best out of all of us. Even me at my prime.
Mate, you know Dorian and all that.
Fuck. He even looks a bit like Dorian. Do you think?
He does look a bit like Dorian. Yeah.
But
it's that era. It's that era, mate. They're probably like the same age.
He looks like it. Do you know it? Like his legs and stuff. He looks like a little Lee Priest.
Yeah.
Like that. That's bubbly.
Mate, he sent me a photo. I'll struggle to find it, but
is that his back?
He sent me a
Mate, that's a good back as well. Not the widest back, but you know,
but do you know
fucking
what?
thick.
You see, like here, like he's telling me, yeah. So like when they like peak week, they pull all the drugs out, everything.
I heard that.
Yeah, and that's what you're saying to me. And he was like, that's why we all look so dry like that.
Mate, do you know what? That's what I did as well, because I just thought everyone pounds loads of stuff in right at the last minute, and you're
That's
like,
him, yeah, again.
yeah, man, he's got good legs, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's got a great set of wheels on him, really. He still has, mate. They're still like that. They're probably better than that. Yeah, I've never seen him actually, to be honest. But
his legs
he
look
wears
like
he wears the
someone.
leggings. You know, like the leggings. Like when we train legs and that. And
Does he?
Yeah,
I would if I had legs like that.
Mate, you can see all the fibres like when he's squatting and that. Yeah, he squats 4 plates and that now still.
What, and he's 60 years old?
Mate, that's what I'm saying.
What,
He still
free
does
bar?
that.
Free bar squat?
Yeah.
Fuck, how many reps?
And Smith.
How many reps?
Like 8, 10, whatever. He'll do like literally whatever we did. He did 4 plates on the fucking hack squat the other day.
Fuck.
4 plate drop set.
You got a picture of what he looks like now?
Yeah, I probably got
Oh, show us.
Probably got videos of him training.
Does he still look like a bodybuilder? He must do if he's lifting that sort of weight.
Yeah,
Do you know what, man?
Mate,
He's got it right.
His arms are huge.
Really?
Like, right now, they make mine and yours look like a joke.
What you saying,
I
bro?
swear, like, mate, we've got big arms, mate, but I'm telling you.
One of us has, yeah.
I'm telling you, if you saw this guy has biceps, mate, they are insanely big.
To be fair, yours are looking bigger now.
They are, you know, I'm banging them a bit more than that, you know, but
Yeah.
yeah, working on them, mate, working on the weaknesses. Oh, look, I sent this to the boys, actually.
Oh, yeah, what was your training ones, actually?
I sent this to the lads yesterday. This was the day before I competed. I think.
Oh, yeah?
I feel like I look from the rear. I look better here than I did on in the next morning.
Mate, look at that rear delt. Fucking hell.
Yeah, and look at the back double. That's what I'm saying, man. How the fuck did I not place in that fucking show, mate? Literally,
Yeah, that's a really nice
like
shot.
the fucking best, like apart from my man who won, I had like the best fucking physique up there by a mile, mate.
Yeah, I think the
I
only thing...
don't know how they fucking judge that shit, man.
I think what I would say from a judge, right, if I'm being brutally honest, it's a really nice top half, but there's not a whole lot of... I know you can start to see the glutes and you can see like the tie-ins on the outside, right? But,
Yeah, but I'm obviously not flexing there. Look at them there.
oh, okay. Yeah, but
know what
even
I'm
so,
saying?
do you see how detailed and dry it looks up here on your back and your arms?
It's not down there, is it?
Exactly.
Yeah,
so
I know,
this is the issue. So
Yeah, but still, though, what I'm saying is, with everything else that was up there,
yeah.
that was fucking. Do you know what I mean?
What were the training? Let's have a look at the training ones. Because mate, that's a really
So-
good shot of you as well.
Yeah.
Right. So where do we start? Oh yeah, that's how you're looking right now. Yeah.
So look, this is Aaron. Fucking.
Oh, is this his half a ton?
This is half a ton. Yeah.
So this is a 60-year-old. Oh yeah, you can see his arms look jacked, don't they?
Fucking mad.
I legit don't think I'll be able to do that.
Really?
I mean, it depends how that leg press feels, but
No, it's heavy, bro. It's heavy. We're monsters on legs, mate.
yeah. See, I don't think I'll be doing this anytime soon.
Mate, this is the last exercise as well. We've just gone savage on the fucking extensions before that. I have to do extensions before.
What was this?
Before
Is
a
that-
squat. Do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's this? 170.
Bench 160.
See, your arms
I'm-
are still
I'm-
pointing in, mate. Do you know?
Yeah, but I'm doing that on purpose to try and get the middle of the chest. Do you know what I mean?
Tom, no, mate. Because look, right angles are your strongest point. If you are inverted like that, it's not like I can say, "Oh, look, you'll be 10 kilos like weaker or whatever," but you're not in the optimum position for pushing for your chest, and that's something you really need. So you need them at the optimum position to push the motor amount of weight to create the motor amount of stress. You know?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So like, just
I don't know,
optimize
like-
it, mate. Don't think like that. Because if you want to do the
I'll
middle,
try it. I'll try
If you want to do the middle, do it as a separate lift like I do, and just do actual close grip and like come down. Because if you let your elbows flare, they say it works a bit more of the inner chest. So just do that
So
instead.
there, I actually purposely moved my hands closer together.
Why though?
Because usually I bench, fucking on my shoulder, man. Usually I bench like this.
don't do
So say from, this will be like this from there. So I kind of, my elbows go this way, yeah? So so this time.
Backwards.
No, to the side of me. Like, imagine I'm laying down on a bench.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
How else? So do mine, don't they?
Yeah, but I'm trying to bring my elbows around like this.
Why?
Well, I don't know, it's just like, just think it works a bit better.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. But
It's the same with dumbbells because basically it puts the load more on my delts than my chest. You see what I'm saying?
It puts the load more on your delts.
Yeah, it puts it more on my shoulders. Like, say if I go wider with the bench and I have my elbows flared out like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So this time I'm trying to push like that
so
from underneath. I'm trying to
feel it more like that.
Yeah, so I'm trying to feel it more in my pecs. Yeah.
All right, so that's why it's slightly.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough, mate.
Believe it or not, I know it still looks wide because my fucking arm's so long, but.
Yeah,
I'm actually moving them in a bit. I'm trying to push from underneath. Do you know what I mean?
You are very long, aren't you?
Yeah. But yeah, and as well, like obviously learning to control the weight a bit better as well. See, say a year ago, yeah, I'd have 3 plates on the bench, and I'd be bouncing off my chest, and I'd do 10 reps, and look it back at it and think, yeah, it looks fucking sick. Do you know what I mean? But now I look back at it, I'm like, fucking hell, it form looks shit.
Exactly,
it form shit. So it's like controlling it, and not letting it bounce and that, you know. And the thing is as well is you get so much more from it. Do you know what I mean?
Mate, that's the single biggest thing.
My chest is so sore now that I'm controlling the weight more instead of just moving
makes
it
a
from A
difference,
to B.
doesn't it?
Yeah,
because it's so probably the most important thing you can do in the gym is controlling the negative on everything, but especially for chest because it's coming down on you, and like if it's free falling, you haven't got it, but because of the nature of the muscle there, you slow it down naturally anyway. Do you know what I mean? So I always did that. Like if you ever look at my biggest lifts, whenever I did them, the first one was always quite slow because in my mind, if I could control that one down like perfectly, I was like bang like that. Because like Dorian always used to say it. He was like, imagine a spring like a coil, and so you want to imagine your muscles are doing that. So you're as the bar's coming down, the coil is compressing, and it's like just like getting ready to drive the power back out, and I was trying to tell this kid, but that's the single best way to think about it. And then just keep it on constant reps like that. Like if you can do that and control a weight for 6 or 7 reps, mate, and keep moving up.
That's it. That's what it is, mate.
It's legit.
That's the formula, mate. That's the formula.
Is that what you're doing now, though?
That's
like
what I'm
in
doing
terms
now,
of rep
mate.
range?
That's what I'm doing now.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm just going for max weight at the minute.
Okay, so what's this one? This is the first one you said.
That's the half ton. That's
500 kilos?
19 reps or on that.
Did you?
Yeah, I was quite surprised actually. I was only going for 10. That's why Aaron was like, right, one more, and then he saw that I had 2 more in me, so he was like thinking I was going to stop at 12.
Oh yeah, because I did see this.
Well, look, there's so much weight.
I was ripping you for having those.
The whole leg press. The whole leg press is actually moving forward every rep. Look, you can see that.
Yeah.
So heavy it is.
Yeah, good effort. Nice, constant reps as well.
Yeah, then I did 420 after that for 18.
Yeah, see at TRG, I think I did I was in the 4s. I don't remember getting into 500 kilos.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot, man, especially for that sort of reps. What did you say it was, 19?
Like 19, yeah. I thought I did 20, that's why I stopped.
What's that? 6 plates deadlift?
Yeah.
Go on. How many did you get on this?
I only got 2, but...
What's 6 plates? 240, 260?
Yeah.
Shit. Oh, that one. Yeah. That's why you didn't do a third.
Yeah, exactly, mate. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I don't really do.
Do you like this exercise that much?
What, T-bar? Yeah, I get a lot from it, mate. Yeah, but you have to go really heavy. I'm not going really heavy there.
To be fair, your back did look good. So.
I had a bit of a bad lower back when I did that set, so I went a bit lighter on it. But,
still though, what's that?
I don't know, mate. That's Lee's custom bar. That he brings it in sometimes.
Is it?
Nice, yes.
Oh, what is that welded on?
Yeah,
nice.
And you can just slot it on the end where you put the plates on.
Sick. Do you have like one of those holders for the bar in the corner?
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
Yeah. That's
so it doesn't move all about.
Yeah, but we have to put a dumbbell on top of it.
Oh.
Do you know what I mean?
Right. Okay.
So yeah, it is like the steel plate with the arm. And the bar slots in it.
But put a dumbbell anyway.
But we still put a dumbbell, 60 kilo dumbbell.
Yeah, I probably would as well. What's this one? Hack squat.
Yeah, that's a fucking naughty set, that one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's on here? 4 aside.
I'll tell you now though, mate, that hack squat is insanely heavy.
Why? Who's it by?
Hammer strength. It's brand new one.
You don't usually get hammer strength in black, do you?
It's so nice, mate. But it's just so
it's
heavy.
Always good gear.
Mate, I'm telling you, 4 plates feels like 6.
Yeah, but they're good ones like that because you don't have to put so many plates on. Like loading a leg press is long, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like if you're taking, how many plates did you have on? Like 15, 20?
No, mate. I don't even know. I think there was like 625s each side, and then
you drop
4 420s on each side.
Do you know what? Right, what I noticed whenever, because you know I always have problems with my legs because my knees, right?
Yeah.
And like I had physio from the Team GB rowing physio, like the Olympics team. Mate, she worked on my knees.
Really?
That's how bad they were. Like there was a point where if I had to get upstairs, like at work, I would pull myself at the banister because every footstep, like it wasn't like really painful, right? But there was pain down the front of my knees, and I thought I'd given myself arthritis, like from squatting and stuff.
That's what I fucking. That's
Mate,
what I
it was
get
horrible.
sometimes. Yeah, that's
Do you
what I
still
get
get that?
Sometimes.
See, do you wear those knee sleeves?
See, after this session here that you're watching,
Yeah.
after that I had bad knees. Well, I say bad knees. They didn't hurt, but it was only when I tried to squat the next week they were still a bit sore from previous
really?
week, so I had to go lighter.
See, mate, I think
on
you
the
should be
following
wearing.
week.
I think you should be wearing knee sleeves.
I am. I've got them on as well.
As well.
Yeah, only when I go really heavy or do a stupid
What brand
set.
are they?
Team Industry ones,
Mate, get those ones I sent you. The
SBD ones.
yeah, because mate, they're professional
Mate,
gear.
they're still 7 mil thick.
Trust me.
All they're for though is just to keep the knee warm, right?
Yeah, but like it keeps everything in place. Because one of my problems was like the kneecap when I was squatting. Like there's this groove basically. The kneecap like goes in between, right? And mine was like off center, so it's rubbing on the bone. That's where it ended up happening. Yeah, I know. So like, but it was happening because my outer thigh, like the IT band, was really tight.
Yeah.
So it was pulling the muscle and like just everything off center. So I had to have that corrected, and like that was the only thing that sorted it. But those knee sleeves hold everything when I'm training legs, so I never get pain.
Yeah.
Like never, mate. Even like the next day. Like if I went to squat, like I'd probably be like, okay, there's a slight tightness, but nothing like there used to be. So honestly, get those because they've got a special stitching, those SBD ones. Like, I think they spiral it round, so it's supposed to give more accurate pressure around the knee and stuff. And mate, honestly, I'll never get another pair. Like they're fucking class. Like,
Really?
I never get any pain anymore.
Yeah.
And, like I know they're expensive, right? Because what are they? 70 quid? Did I
I think
send
mine was
you?
about the same. I think I paid about the same.
Yeah, but then, like I said, they
Do you know
use
what
these.
though? Sometimes I don't really go by brands. Go in, and if they're the right price, do you know what I mean, I don't want to pay too cheap, not too much. If it,
Yeah, but there's
I
tech
just
in
buy
this.
them, do you know what I mean?
There's tech in this, trust me.
I spent a nice bit of money on my knee wraps. I've got proper knee wraps, Celius ones, competition ones.
I feel
No, 'cause,
like...
mate, I fucking need that shit.
Can I tell you what I was
listen, I'm
calling-
telling you now, mate. I don't care. Yeah, if anyone goes, "Oh, you're fucking wearing knee wraps," it makes it easier. They're my knees. I'll do what I want. Do you know what I mean? I'm protecting them. I don't care. I need them for work every day.
Yeah,
mate. So I
mate.
don't care if someone says, "Oh, you're making it."
I'll tell
easier."
you where
don't
I
care.
sit, right? I'll tell you where I sit, because I can't argue that because Ronnie wore wraps, man, and who the fuck am I
Mate,
to tell
everyone
him?
wears wraps.
But
mate,
what I will
on
say
mad sets
is,
and that.
wraps for me, like if you lift with wraps, I don't count it.
I
Like
did 420 for 18
no,
without wraps.
but in terms of PBs,
but half a ton though.
No,
like,
in terms of PBs,
on.
right? So, like, say for example, if you were like Phil, I benched 200 kilos, and you were wearing wraps around your elbows, I'd be like,
Oh, and I wouldn't
I'd
wear
be like,
wraps.
no, you didn't.
I wouldn't wear wraps.
No, but do you see what I mean? So, like, if you said to me, "Oh, I squatted 240, but you had wraps," I'm like, you probably squatted 220, didn't you? Do you know what I mean?
Still, though, it's still
it
mad
helped.
impressive.
I know. Yeah.
Still mad impressive.
But a pure lift to me is without them. But you're strong enough, man. But that's why you should get those fucking things.
Mate, I need to protect my knees.
They'll
Do you
be
know what I
fine
mean?
with the sleeves.
Yeah. I mean, that's like I say, I wear them anyway. Bear in mind these crazy sets that I've got like footage of, like when I do them, because I don't do them all the time. I don't train like that all the time. Do you know what I mean? But we still like train hard, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I'm ever since you said it, like stop wearing them. I'll just try and stick to the knee sleeves. It's only when I go too heavy. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think.
Okay, so if you're
they might need a
mad
little bit
set.
of help on the old propel. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because the last thing I want to do is snap something. Do you know what I mean? I had a shoulder injury yesterday morning, mate. First injury I've ever had. Ever.
Yeah.
Never had an injury before. And
You'll be all right there, mate. Like I said, like you've got movement up here. Because does it hurt? Can you go like?
all right, I'll start lifting my arm up and I'll tell you when
But
it
just
hurts.
do it slow, so. Good.
Do you know what though? I've had 1,000 milligrams of naproxen. They're 500 milligrams each in them tabs.
I don't know. What's that? Ibuprofen or is it
It's
something
like
hilarious?
a really strong pain.
Oh, okay, fair
it's
enough.
like for back pain, I think. My brother takes them for sciatica.
Okay, but yeah. So what? It doesn't hurt all the way up there.
Painkillers are good, mate. Yeah, right now this would be really.
Can you go up the
hurting
front
right
without looking like a Nazi too much?
Right. Yeah. So it's hurting about here.
Okay.
It's hurting about here.
But like
yeah.
what out of 10?
It's painful, mate.
Is it?
Yeah, man. It's painful, mate. I've been struggling at work today. Like every time I pick something up, it hurts. Got no choice but to just shoulder it. But then again, it might be better just to keep it moving than just sit there and not move it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, Lane Norton spoke about that
Yeah.
actually. Like it's called active recovery.
Yeah.
And obviously you don't want to go mad in the gym. Like, don't go and do shoulders tomorrow.
Yeah.
But like you say, if you're keeping it moving during the day, like I think I always thought that was better because like sometimes if I've got a niggle, Charlotte will be like, "Oh, don't go to the gym." And I'm like, no, it's better to like get moving, get the blood around, like get everything. Yeah, it does make a difference.
Yeah, and plus I've got that BP 157 and that TB. They call it the Wolverine stag, don't they?
Oh, yeah,
because it makes you heal quick, like Wolverine.
Yeah,
apparently.
Well, yeah, like I said, I've only used BPC, but it did work for that wrist.
Yeah.
And all the celebs, like you know, Flex Lewis.
Yeah.
He used it for his. I think he tore his tricep, didn't he? Like I don't know, within the last year or something. And he used it. Like all the celebs are using it. I saw. Who was the other celebrity that was talking about all of them? It was someone really well known. So like it's getting about. So and I think there's definite science behind it. So I think you'll be all right, man.
Yeah.
And like at least you've got something that can help because shoulders are awkward because you kind of need it all the time.
Yeah, I know. But hopefully it'll be gone by Saturday morning because that's when I'm going to be training next. Without fail, going in there, doing a bit of upper, mate.
Yeah, if that does hurt,
I'd have to do a bit of back. I reckon I could pull. It's just I'm just a bit about pushing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it happened right there. It happened on the shoulder press on the way down. Like as soon as you feel that tension there, I just felt the burn. So I just dropped it. You know what I mean?
So what Saturday is that? Chest or is that push?
Chest, man. Favourite day of the week, baby. At the minute, anyway. It's
that's
funny.
what
Do you like me? Do you go from having like your favourite things trained back, and then it's like no, it's chest, and then it's shoulders, then it's legs. See, like mine was legs for years. Like
you liked it?
Yeah, mate, I loved it, mate. I loved it because like what we do is like me, Aaron, and Lee, and my other mate Pete. We've got this group chat, and like what we do is we'd psych each other up throughout the week.
Yeah.
We'd be like, right, so who the fuck's going to squat 5 plates on Saturday night?
Oh, yeah.
Like, who's got the fucking guts then? Let's see. You know what I mean? And we'd play these little games, you know what I mean? So I'd look really forward to doing legs.
Yeah,
so
like make sure you eat loads on Friday night.
Yeah, and it'll make it fucking jokes, do you know what I mean? So,
mate, I love doing that.
It's like I was saying though, man, it's just such a shame that I met them guys. I've only known them for like 2 years, do you know what I mean? And
but think how much progress.
I'm really, really good mates with them. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, there's not many people that you meet that are into this. So
especially at this level.
So to me, they're special people. Do you know what I mean? Like if you understand it and like even though like I've only done like one show, I've still lived like it for ages. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Before that, for 4 years.
Yeah, it's a lifestyle, isn't it?
Living the lifestyle, waking up every day, Tupperware. Do you know what I mean? I've been doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
So yeah, like I was saying, it's a shame that I never met them a little bit when I was younger because I could have really done with people like that around me. And plus, like, mate, Lee was a monster, mate. He was like fucking. He was deadlifting 340.
Was he?
Eight and a half plates, I think he's told me he's done. 8.5 plates. He said he'd done that in TRG actually, and he got kicked out because he bent the bar.
No way.
Yeah.
How can you kick someone out for bending a bar?
They're like they were quite known boys in Pinks.
Oh, were they?
Time,
I only went down Pinks once.
Yeah, Aaron's good mates with Peter Pink, who owns it.
I remember going in there. I went in a couple of times actually. But I remember getting it. Like you walked in. Pinks was the first.
I never went in there.
Did you not?
No. I was just. Yeah, I'm gutted, mate. Truthfully, do you know what I mean? But I remember I drive past it on Castle High Street.
Have you ever seen it inside or like that?
No, man. No.
Mate, it was like. It was funny, right? Because it just you walked like into this room and it was just like this long open room, like just rectangular enough that like a lot of people could get through, like, but it just went all the way down. It sort of got darker and darker, you know, as it went down, like less windows and shit. And mate, there was just honestly, there would be like 6, 7, 8 big fucking geezers, man. Like that you would be like, whoa, like that's like he must be some British pro or something. There was some fucking big boys.
Big boys in there, yeah. That's what I'm saying, mate. They were probably Aaron and Lee.
Yeah, they're probably. Mate, I actually massive.
They're massive. They're massive. They might not look it in my videos, but when they're in front of you, mate, they're fucking massive.
Yeah, but as you age,
massive. Lee's heavier than me.
Is he?
6'3", yeah, he's like 128 kilos.
128?
Yeah, Aaron's
10 kilos heavier than me.
Aaron's probably 120. They're monsters, mate. They might not look it in the videos.
Yeah, I didn't think he was that tall.
But mate, they're fucking monsters, mate.
Fuck.
Lee's got a great physique, mate. He could definitely compete, 100%.
Would he do it again?
He's never competed.
Oh, what about the other one? Would he compete again?
Aaron, I don't know, mate. He might, he might be up for a Masters one day. Who knows?
Better not be against me. Fuck.
It's a long
128 kilos.
It's a long thing to commit to, though, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I was. I still do think about it.
He's got a business, mate, massive business that he's busy. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, fair enough.
Doing that. So.
I'm still thinking about it for myself, Tom. Actually.
Yeah, mate. I don't know.
Because I can go in the over 40s, but like I said, because because of taking redundancy and stuff, like I've got to focus on just making sure I've got like a good enough income. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, do you know what's really good though? You know how like you're doing all the media stuff now?
Yeah.
You could really document that prep all the way up to the moment you stepped on the stage and if you took it.
That's true, actually.
Sick, mate. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that is
do
true.
it, mate. You should do it, man.
Yeah,
I've
I've started doing because I was doing chest the other day. I'm trying to do like this road to 60 kilos thing. Because I know, you know, when I pressed the 60s with you.
Yeah.
But it was a hard 60. Do you know what I mean? I wasn't in control. It's probably, I think I got 3 or 4. And I just wasn't happy with that, man. Like, you know, I used to shoulder press that shit.
Yeah.
For reps. So like, and I just thought, nah, I'm not having this. And to be fair, I hadn't long gone back to, I'd never trained chest with dumbbells before. So this was new territory, but I used to shoulder press with them, didn't I? So I thought, well, I need to at least get to that level. So 60 kilos has been my goal. And I did 56 for 9.5 on, what are we today? Are we Wednesday?
Wednesday.
For 9, I think on like Monday or something like that.
Yeah.
And mate, like honestly, 56s all the way back, like nice, like didn't hit me in the chest or anything, like proper push, like they're really good reps, like touch my chest every time. Yeah. So mate, I reckon those 60s I'll probably get.
Yeah, that's good.
It'd be a nice 3 or 4 looking, but I was feeling strong, man. Like,
do you know what? I'd love to know what I could dumbbell press on a flat now.
Yeah, I wish you could train with me.
Oh, so annoying. Honestly, mate, it's so annoying. This has just happened.
But mate, it does happen, and it doesn't. It sounds like it doesn't feel too bad, and you've got a lot of movement. So
yeah,
it,
like,
I
know,
if it hurts,
I know. This is like what I'm saying, mate. I am lucky because it could have been so much worse.
Yeah.
If I hadn't have dropped it and I wasn't sure about how I felt, and I went to push up for another rep and really went for it. Fucking hell, mate. I reckon it would have just gone bing and just torn off. Or
it's quite a tight machine, that one, though, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It puts so much tension on your front delts. Like, okay. You know what? I've got so much muscle on my front delts.
Have you?
Yeah. Like,
to be fair, you have got good shoulders.
No, I do, mate. Like, it's really thick on the front. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so, like, it was obviously just I reckon it's just dehydration.
Yeah. And also, you know as you said, if you can feel tightness when you're doing a normal shoulder press to there, that's what you do. Yeah. So to then sit there, that might be why.
Yeah.
So I think you'll get lucky with this one. Like, do the peptides.
Yeah.
But mate, honestly, if it comes to Saturday and it's still sore, just don't, because I've done that before with niggles, and it every time puts you back. So just ignore. Just literally, maybe even just do. If you were going to do chest that day, just do something like triceps, because you'll get blood in and around the area. It's a bit of push, but nothing too much. But if you do anything pushing,
like, you know, like a cable chest press. Just push it really light and just see what happens.
If it hurts, don't do that, mate. Honestly, because it's your body telling you something.
Because the thing is, like, when I go to tense my pecs like that, my pecs aren't hurting, it's here.
Well, the chest does
right
attach.
on the front of my delt there.
That's the thing, it does attach there into your shoulder.
Yeah, it does. And to be fair, when I push on my upper pec over here, there's pain.
Okay.
Pain there.
Yeah,
where,
so
like you say, where it's connected, where it attaches, that's what I'm saying, mate.
It might just be strained, mate. Like, like we said, there's no bruising.
Yeah, it's definitely strained. It's definitely strained. I know it's like not rotator cuff. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, it's not rotator cuff, and you just, like I said, just don't train it if it hurts.
Yeah.
Because you'll absolutely damage something.
Yeah. What if you was to compete again? What show would you do?
Definitely over 40.
Would you not do like a two bros one? Like one where you can actually, like, you know, it can open another door.
Maybe we should have a look at what the over category is first.
Yeah.
I don't, because the thing is, right.
No, do you want to? You don't want to be a pro now, do you?
Oh no, I don't want to be a pro. I never had visions of being pro because I didn't want to live that, like, what you need to take to. Do you know what I mean? Like, I know people who are like, oh, drugs and stuff, but there's a level does step up. Like, I know pros and like legitimate cycles they've sent to me, and I'm like, come on, man. Like, it's not as crazy as people like Boston Lloyd say, but you know, it's not exactly like milligrams that they're using. But
100%, yeah. I mean, fucking hell, I don't even reckon mine was like nowhere near as bad as like what these top dudes are doing. Yeah,
I reckon most are probably doing something in the region.
But for me, before that, like mate, I remember my first steroid cycle. Yeah. So I was working.
Oh yeah, what was it?
I was working on a building site, massive building site.
Jabbing in a Portaloo.
In Sunbury-on-Thames, in Sunbury-on-Thames. And I see a bricklayer there. His name was Elliot Spence, and a plumber.
Right.
I'm still mates with these guys now.
Yeah.
And a plumber called Luke Simpson, yeah. Luke was from Reading, Bracknell way, and Elliot was from like Guildford way, Aldershot way, yeah. And these two dudes were fucking jacked, Phil. They were
Really?
fucking jacked, mate. This is my first ever cycle, bruv. Yeah. These two
This
guys
is the
were
magic
fucking jacked.
cycle.
And I got chatting to them, yeah, and you know, straight away, like Elliot was that typical guy. He'd walk around, he looked like he's got a fucking ump and that. You know what I mean?
God damn.
Yeah, yeah.
Looks like he might kill anyone.
And you can tell he's on roid. So I'm like, at first I was a bit like anxious to speak to him because I thought, oh, like, obviously I was young. I was like fucking 16.
Mate, when
or
you see
17
someone
or
like
something.
that, innit, you're like,
Yeah.
fuck it. As a young man, you're like, oh,
Yeah, I was
God.
like, I must have been like 18, I think, or 17, 18, something like that.
Mate, I was scared to talk to Big Steve for fucking months.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? Like, sometimes when he looked at me, I almost left the gym. Do you know what I mean? Like, he was that
Yeah, but
fucking
he's one
big,
scary looking motherfucker, mate.
big black dude with a do-rag. You're like, oh, fucking hell, Steve.
Yeah,
Jesus.
something about the do-rag, mate, when a guy's that big. But yeah, what was I saying?
Matey's the...
Yeah, so I met these two guys on site, and
that was it, the Jackies.
and I got pally with Luke first, and
What was Luke's last name?
Simpson.
Oh, no. Because there was a big Luke that used to train with Hollingshead, but that's not his name.
I could show you a picture of him later.
Yeah.
But he was in really good shape actually.
Yeah.
Luke was. Yeah. I mean, I went down his Instagram
Did he compete
at
or
the
anything?
time. No, but I think he prepped for a show because I remember seeing him go like practicing the quarter turns.
Okay.
So he was
on his way.
He was good. Yeah. He was big too. It was a really, really.
What was it, Test and Decker?
Test and Decker.
Do you remember how much he took?
And I got some anadrol with him too, yeah. And mate, I swear to God, this gear was so good. It was so good, yeah. I was just the normal Tom that everybody knew. And then I remember one time, like, I come out.
It looked like you'd eaten Tom.
Come out at night to meet my mates down at Broadway. Like, we used to hang around and smoke weed and shit. Do you know what I mean?
Nice.
And I come down in like a tight top and that, and everyone was like, fucking hell, mate. Like, I got a couple comments of a few people and that.
I'm fucking surprised with a first cycle of Test and Decker.
And a bit of anadrol in there.
And
a bit of anadrol in there.
as a first cycle.
Yeah. AS Labs, I still remember it. Red box.
Never heard of them.
Anabolic Solutions, they were called.
Oh, what a
AS
name.
Labs.
Does
And
what
you
it
know
says on the tin.
And mate, their orals were really good. Their orals were really
That's
fucking good.
Do you look back now? Hang on.
Their pills were come in a pentagon shape, and they were blue, yeah? And they were big. They were the big orals, man.
Blue
you know what I mean?
pentagons were good.
And I remember because I was so obviously because a few people noticed I was getting big, they knew I was dabbling with roids, and I remember
There's blue
so
D-balls.
yeah, those
No, the pink ones.
the pink they were the pink pentagon ones, the D-balls from AS
British
Labs.
Dispensary. Oh, no,
And
sorry.
everyone who I knew who
was taking them, yeah.
who had them was like everybody I knew who had them was like, fucking hell, they're amazing. Do you know what I mean? Like, and like they really work. Whereas you see like orals nowadays, I don't get the same buzz from them, mate.
Do you know
what I
why,
mean?
though? So
I think it's yeah. I just don't think the gears are strong, mate. 10 years ago, it was like, just take a little bit of it and you'd really know.
Do you know what I think? I actually reckon it's probably more regulated now. There's more good labs or like reliable labs than ever, I think.
Now?
Yeah, well, there's at least a few, but
MedTech 2015.
But think, right?
That gear was unbelievable. That gear was unbelievable,
but think, when you go back to when you first started training, like it always makes the most difference because you're growing much quicker. Like, when you're already big and kind of getting to that point, the gains are very, very small. Even,
I guess, yeah, they
do you know what I
come
mean? So like,
slower, don't they?
It might seem that the drugs are working less well.
I don't know though, man.
Because, well, think, your first cycle, you go from like normal testosterone levels to like this fucking, test Decker and fucking anadrol. Can you imagine?
And he told
your body must be like, fucking hell!
And he told me to take a mill of each on Monday and a mill of each on Thursday.
Okay,
and it was dosed at 200 milligrams. So 400 milligrams of test, 400 milligrams of Decker, and 50 milligrams of fucking anadrol a day. 18 years old.
No offense, but that's 18.
18 years old, mate. Yeah. I think I've done them before then, actually, because I remember my mate had some, and then like he used to dabble.
Mate, I wasn't that ballsy. I was really scared.
I had a mate of mine from Epsom, and he used to, sell us a few bits and pieces and stuff that weren't steroids.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, my mate here's got some steroids.
Oh, nice.
Are you interested?"
Yeah.
So I went, "Yeah, why not?" And do you know what it was? It was a big pot of what was it called? Anabol. And it was a yellow pot, and there was 500 tablets in it.
What was their name?
Yeah, you don't know what I'm talking about. It was a big round white tub with a yellow sticker on it, and it said Anabol 10 milligrams, and there was 500 tablets in there.
wasn't the Thai stuff, was it?
I think
it British Dragon.
Yeah, I think it was. It was
Old school.
Yeah, mate. And that shit was fucking great.
That
mate.
was a
That
good
was
lad,
great. And I was
yeah.
about 15 then.
Fuck.
Yeah, I'm not even joking, mate.
That's early,
yeah, I know,
man.
man. I know.
Fuck.
I was about 15 then.
Did you just think, fuck it, I'm just going to inject?
No. It weren't
tabs.
juice. It was tablets.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It was tablets.
But even so, at 18.
Yeah, it was tablets.
Mate, way more ballsier than me. Fuck.
Yeah.
I was super scared. Like, my first, right, was, like, you know those British dispensary D-bars who says, like the pink hexagons? I think I took 3 or 4 a day.
Yeah.
That's it. I put on they were 5 milligram tablets, so that was a maximum dose of 20. Like at the very most, it would have been 5 a day, but I don't think I would have been felt dodgy. Think, oh, I'm taking too many pills. And mate, I put on 1.5 stones in 8 weeks.
That's really good, mate.
Like off 20 milligrams of D-bol.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know. I just think you make the most pronounced gains at the start, and like anything, drugs work less and less well.
Yeah.
So I reckon, because obviously you're a big dude now, but the gains are going to be smaller. They'll be a bit quicker now you're competing. But do you know what I mean?
Like you say, when you start, it happens really quickly, doesn't
Exactly.
it? It does, yeah. It does. But you know what? That's the best bit.
Yeah,
man.
I know.
It's the
You're
best
like
bit.
so strong,
and it's like no matter how much you carry it, it would never be the same as when it was all new. And I remember I used to go on fucking like all the internet, and I'd like be reading about them. And like what each one does, like you get so into it. It's like your own little experiment, isn't it? It's fucking amazing, mate.
That's what I think bodybuilding's so cool about, because you are your own experiment. I was saying it to Charlotte the other night, because like I said, even with the competing thing, like there's so many different ways to train and like do things and eat and stuff. And you know, you could be vegan this, vegetarian that, don't eat that, seed oils, blah, blah, all these shitty little things. But you know, if you keep the basics in, that's actually the stuff that works. And like, that's what I want to help people learn. So like, kind of like Charlotte's brother-in-law, like I really hope he sticks with that, man, because you do a similar thing now, don't you? Because like you do lots of what people would think basic lists, but like bent over rows, leg press, squats, bench. Like, do you know what I mean? And it works, doesn't it?
Fucking works, man.
Like you're not sitting there doing like one arm fucking this and that.
Oh,
like,
mate, yeah, 100%. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I see a geezer the other day. I can't remember who he was, but he was a pro, and he was on the one. He was doing the one arm pull downs, but on the hammer strength plated one. He had 3 plates each side, and you're just banging it. Like
that's
that. And
different.
I'm thinking
heavy
that's
set.
doing something. Do you know what I mean? But do you know what? For me as well, it's even the same as like lateral raises. Yeah, when I go in the gym and I see that fucking 15, 16-year-old kid who's got no muscle, he's got no shoulders to even start with, and he's doing one arm fucking laterals on the cable.
Because they've seen Phil Heath do it.
I think, mate, you need to build some shoulders first, and then do that.
Exactly.
Do you know
go
what I mean?
military press as much as possible,
you need to
and
be
then
pressing
fucking
heavy as fuck and doing really heavy lateral raises.
Agreed,
to
mate.
Get some shoulders, and then once and it's the same with when people do one arm pull down on a cable like that. And
like on a really light weight.
Yeah, on a really light weight.
And it's like a 9-second rep.
Mate, you need to grow some lats first before you do that. Do you know what I mean?
And even so, like the only time I consider that, like, because I actually think I've got a slight imbalance on my left lat. I think my right's bigger than the left. So I need to do some one arm stuff, but that's a very specific thing. I think some of these kids go in there and like they're doing these things already, and you're like, mate, you don't need balance, you need muscle. Like train like that. Do you know what I mean? Like get some heavy weight on the bar, lift it really well with good form, do a couple of sloppy forms extra every single time, then add the weight when those sloppy reps get easy, add weight, repeat. And that's basically what you do, isn't it? But they're stuck on, I'm going to do like a 20-second thing because time under tension. And you're like, yeah, mate, I know the science says it works and it grows muscle, but what works?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, and not that, I'm sure they'll get good at some things and they'll look muscular, but you'll never look big. Yeah. You won't grow the muscle that a bodybuilder training traditionally would.
And plus, like the other thing as well is like, I just don't think a lot of people can be like, you know, have size and that because they're not willing to take it there.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? On them on sets where it's like, you know, it's all or nothing. Do you know what I mean?
Mate, even the diet goes alongside it.
And a lot of that's like as well is like if you're lucky enough to have people around you that you trust to spot you on weight like that. Do you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Because
like,
you can get fucked up by that.
That's why I don't.
Imagine
That's why I don't ask anyone in the gym for a spot. I won't do it, mate. I just
exactly.
don't fucking do it. Fucking mate.
It's exactly why I've changed, mate. It's exactly why I've changed.
Sorry, do it, mate.
Exactly why I've changed the dumbbells because I couldn't trust the spots. And Dion, like me and him, like we trained.
Knew each other. You just know each other. Yeah.
Exactly. Like we trained a couple of months ago, right? For the first time in over 5 years. it was like I trained with him yesterday.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I knew immediately when he was starting to struggle. He knew exactly how many
Yeah.
extra negative. Mate, honestly,
like old times, man.
it was
Yeah,
crazy. Like we
yeah.
both said it as well. And we were like,
Yeah.
isn't that weird? Like this feels like it's.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a bond there you make with people when you train.
100%. Yeah, me and Liam
especially,
got that. Me and Liam
yeah,
got
like
that.
especially when you go through a process like a competition because.
Yeah.
You're all going through it together because obviously even when I trained with you a couple of times, like towards the end I could see you're a bit beaten down and like tired sort of thing. So it's just like, oh, I'll go easy on him, just keep him like not entertained, but do you know what I mean? Lift his spirits, make sure he knows he's looking good, doing this, doing that. Because it's important, man, because otherwise you can get a bit stuck
Get in your head, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, mate, that actually happened to me. I think it was like 4 or 5 days out or whatever. And I remember I texted my mate Pete about it, and I was like, "Mate, I'm having like because I know a mate of mine, he competed, and and he won his show anyway. Fucking, he said to me, it was like,
That'll be you one day.
Yeah, well, hopefully, mate.
But yeah, what did he say?
He was like, you go through. Sometimes you can go through these moments where like you look at yourself and you're like, oh shit, what like, do you know what I mean? And you're not happy with yourself. And I had one of those moments. I was about 5 days out of saying, and I was like, looking at myself and I was thinking.
Really?
Yeah.
What, properly? Were you actually thinking, I won't compete? Or was it just like...
No, I was always going to do it. But I was just like, oh, like,
do I look good enough?
I just look flat and just, you know, it's not really looking like... And then like fucking...
When the food starts going in.
I think I might have had a meal and then something to eat and then slept for like fucking God knows how long.
I bet you woke up
and
a
woke
different
up
person.
and I looked in the mirror and I was like, fucking hell, I look amazing.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, you know what I mean?
Isn't it mad?
I think it's where you look at yourself so much that if you look at yourself one time and you might be bloated or something like that, you're like, oh, I look like shit.
Yeah, but that's the thing. The key thing for you now is to do what I did. So like when you see yourself looking like that, is now trying to understand from what you've eaten during that day, what has ended up like given that result. And why eating has then made you waking. Do you know what I mean? Like waking up better and things. So it's analysing your body and then starting to remember what you do for yourself. And that's the best advice I could give you because obviously some people react differently to different foods. So not every prep is the same, and therefore when you coach people, it's not always the same. So like you said, like you ate certain things and it gave you really bad stomach, whereas I was like, oh, I fucking had loads of sweet potato, this and that. So yeah, there's an art to it. But if you can really pay attention, Tom, to like what you react well with, what happens at the end of your prep, and like you said, I know you say I'll coach you a bit, but I just like saw you through. Like, you know, if you had any questions, I wasn't telling you. I changed the meal for you, didn't I, at night? But the bulk of it was you, mate. So you've done the hard work yourself. And like I quite like just being the cherry on top and like optimizing it for you. You've done 99% of it on your own. So you should be fucking proud of what you've done, mate. Actually.
No, I've had Aaron
because you looked wicked.
Aaron and Lee helping me, do you know what I mean? I couldn't really...
Yeah, exactly, mate. Yeah, and credit to them because I see what they put you through as well.
Yeah,
and
it's the thing as well. Like,
it's nice to see as a friend, to see someone else, like I said, when I was training with Dee and Dav and a couple of, like those mainly, it's nice to see someone else have that. Do you know what I mean? Because it's a big part of your life and like there's
100%, mate.
There's almost like a brotherhood.
Yeah,
because you're going through something.
Mate, I'll tell you something now, like your mates and all that. I love my mates and that, whatever. But your training partners are different.
Yeah.
You know I'm inside out, man.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
You
like,
do, don't you?
Yeah,
because
and the thing
you hear everything. And if they're having a bad day.
And you speak about shit that you wouldn't probably speak about with other people. Like,
that's true.
I mean? It is, mate. It is. Like,
because I remember Dee used to come in.
And this is the thing, like how it's suited, because not a lot of people have got it in them to have like what us guys have got. Do you know what I mean? Like, I reckon some guys look at us like we're fucking weird.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Well, I think most of society does. Like, you must see the looks you get.
Yeah.
Like, you're even taller than me. Like, do you know what I mean? People think you're a freak, but you're actually like, there's levels to this. And like you say, like it's fucking nice that it does that, man. And if more people knew about it, it would, I think more people would do it.
I definitely think more people are doing it. I think this sport's getting popular as ever. As it's ever been, mate.
I feel like a lot more girls are getting into bodybuilding, don't you?
Yeah.
Like girls, you see a lot more shapely girls than you do big guys.
Yeah. Do you know what as well though? I feel like this becoming like people are starting to make careers out of it in other ways, like doing their content and all that as well. So it's like people are probably jumping into it thinking, oh, they're going to get something out of it. Whereas, you know what I mean?
Yeah, whereas purists like us back in the day,
exactly, mate.
when there wasn't even when there wasn't even Instagram, I was the motherfucker. Like I've got the grainiest footage of me benching 160 kilos, mate, and I looked like I was about 11. Honestly, there was this old geezer called Pat, right? He had this He was fucking quality, and he had all these like, he looked like he'd been in the military. And me and my mate always had this joke, and we were like Colonel Pat, like, you know.
Yeah.
And he's like fucking in his 50s or 60s, and like him fucking spotting me, and mate, I'm just cranking out that.
Yeah.
No Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Well, YouTube might have been around, but nothing. It was just love for the sport, and that's what's different, man. Like there's bodybuilders and there's fitness people, innit?
Yeah.
And like the ones that really love bodybuilding.
Yeah.
It's a completely different life.
It is. It's
fucking class.
Yeah. It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Should we leave it there? I don't even know
man.
how long we've been going. Fuck it, we'll leave it there.
Yeah, man.
It's been good. Nice one, Tom.
Happy days, man.
Let's get some food, shall we?
Happy days.